Honey Buzz. Come from sit with Daddy. Yeah, come from sit with Daddy. I have some bad news, Honey Buzz. I have some bad news. Yeah, apparently we're getting kicked out. I don't know why we're getting kicked out, but apparently we're getting kicked out. No more getting in the basement. We got to find us a place to live now. You want to get up here and help me find a place to live? We're going to start with Facebook. Facebook seems to be the best place to go to find a place. So let's try Facebook first. Let's go search, search, search. Be a good girl. All right, let's see what we can find here. Huh? Here's a weird post. Hi, Honey Buzz. This post says rent to own. It says, let me read it here. Pulled up and made it where I can actually see it. There we go. Looking for applicants for our renters to homeowners program. Requirements: 2 years employment. Doesn't have to be the same job. That's perfect because I've got 1 year at one place and 1 year at the other place. We're golden there. That's 2 years. Hey, thanks for joining me. I think we got some good news. We're getting out of this basement. I have my sad 6'6" shirt on for no reason. So here we go. Doesn't have to be the same job. Comment below if you like information. Stop renting and start owning. Yep, that definitely says rent to own. Let me send this guy a message and see what he's got available. I bet he's got a lot of houses rent to own. It sounds like got a lot of houses. Definitely send him a message. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get us a place real quick. Get out of this basement. What? He says it don't say rent to own. What? He said no. He says it don't say rent to own. He said reread it. I think this guy was smart aleck. Let me reread this again. Looking for applicants for our renters to homeowners program. Requirements: 2 years employment. Doesn't have to be the same job. Got that? Comment below if you'd like information. Stop renting and start owning. Ha! It definitely says rent to own. Ha! 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 I don't know what he's talking about. Ah, oh, Honey Buzzy wants me to call him. Huh? What do you think? All right, let's give him a call and see what this clown has to say. Make sure I got the right number. Yep. Yeah, yeah. Is this Marty? Yeah, this is Mhor. Yeah, Mhor. Sometimes I say Mhor, sometimes I say Mhor, but it's Mhor. Now I know for a fact that post says rent to own.
Oh my goodness. Why do people think this is a rent to own? Why do people think that post says rent to own? Nowhere in this post does it say rent to own. All right, so I got to message this person back. Then I get back to work. And let's see here. I'm just gonna. I don't understand it. It just never fails. Let's see here. Looking for applicants for our renters to homeowners program. Requirements: 2 years employment. Doesn't have to be the same job. Comment below if you'd like information. Stop renting and start owning. I don't know why this dude thinks it says rent to own, but that's okay. At least he messaged me. At least he messaged me. Now he knows that I am in the real estate business. Now he knows that I'm a possible path to a house. And just because he's interested in rent to own right now doesn't mean that maybe I can't persuade him to maybe want to buy a house. Have you ever thought, okay, I can't help but being sarcastic. I'll go ahead and say, I'm going to go ahead and say, where in that post does it say rent to own? No, 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 no. I better not do that. If I'm sarcastic, then all of a sudden he may not ever want to do business with me again. So let me try it over. Let me just go with yeah. Let's say sorry, it doesn't say rent to own. However, and I'm definitely gonna have to set this up in my text replacement because if I'm gonna have to start getting, I've been getting a few of these people that somehow misread these posts that we're putting out there. But however, I can help you buy a house. Hmm. We'll see how that goes. Oh, I guess he didn't like that. He didn't like that response. So your post is misleading because it says because it does not say rent to own, but I looked at it wrong. Hmm, that's kind of strange. I mean, nowhere in that post does it say rent to own. Not trying to get it to be misleading. As a matter of fact, the very last sentence says, the last sentence says, stop renting and start owning. I mean, I don't know. And it's in all capital letters, almost like I'm trying to yell it. Stop renting and start owning. You know what? Nope, nope. I'm not going to send that. No, 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 nope, nope, nope. I'm just going to say, call me. Just call me. That's all you got to do is call me. We'll figure this out. I'll help you out. Just call me. All right. There's my number. Let's see if we get lucky and this guy calls. Might get lucky and he don't call. Sometimes, you can't help everybody. It's a dream. Lord. Hey, there he is. Well, it's a number I don't recognize. Hmm. This is Marty? Yeah, yeah. Yep, yep. I'm the I, I, I'm the one who didn't put rent to own, but I am the one who can help you at least know what you got to do to become a homeowner. Yeah, and sorry for the confusion there. More about that than anything is I'm just trying to get my name out there. I'm trying to get people to know who I am, know what I do, and really just hey, I'm trying to make people homeowners, which is a dream, universal dream, definitely an American dream. And so yeah, so let's talk about your situation because seems like they have a situation, and I'm glad you saw my post, regardless if you thought it was rent to own or not. I'm glad you saw it. Now you know who I am. I'm Marty Human. Been doing this for a long time. I can definitely help you become a homeowner. So let's talk about your situation. First of all, do you know your credit score? Okay, and where did you come up with that number at? What do you mean? No, no. I mean, where did you come up? Where did you happen to see this number? Was it from Credit Karma? Was it from a Discover card? Did you get a magic 8 ball and shake it up, and you say, "Hey, what's my credit score?" And it says, "Whoa, I've got a 634." Okay, okay, so it was Credit Karma, which is very popular. I have a lot of people I talk to all the time that use Credit Karma. Some of them even use Privacy Guard. I think they might charge like $1 per bureau, which is not totally free like Credit Karma, but it might be a little bit better. But even being that's a consumer report, and so it's hard to really trust that number. But when it comes to buying a house and getting approved to buy a house, it's not just about that credit score. So let's talk about this. Do you have anything financed right now? Have you been paying on anything? Okay, so you got a car payment. How long have you had that car? Oh, just 6 months. Yeah, yeah. We can't use a car if it's only been 6 months in auto, which is an installment loan, which is great. Trust me, I'm glad the fact that you got an installment loan. So worst case scenario, we know if we need to wait 12 months, we're only 6 months away. And here's the thing about buying a house, it doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes for some people, it can happen right away. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of effort. Maybe having to pay some stuff down, maybe having to get rid of some collections, maybe just having to do a better job as far as being an on-time payment maker. That's a big key. Is it's not just about the credit score, but it's also too about that repayment ability. That repayment ability is key. That you prove to them that you've been paying on things. That works wonders. They want to see that somebody who's been paying on two or three, four different things, five different things, more than 12 months, and they've done a good job making their payments on time. So let me ask you this right here: with you saying you got a 634 and you've got a car and it's only been 6 months, what else do you have financed? Anything else? Maybe a credit card? Oh, you do have a Capital One card. Perfect. And how long on that? Here we go, a year and a half. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now we're getting somewhere for sure. So now we've got a definitely one trade line. And now, do you have anything else on your credit report whatsoever? Nothing else? Okay. Well, let me ask you: do you have anything negative on your credit report? Anything kind of bad whatsoever? Any kind of bankruptcy? Any kind of foreclosures? Anything like that ever? No, perfect, perfect. And what about any kind of lates, like in the last 12 months or 24 months? Do you remember being late on anything? Like has the car payment? You been on time on it? Everything good there? Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. That's what I like to hear. No lates. That's perfect. So it sounds to me like we've got one trade line over 12 months old. We've got another car trade line that's 6 months old. So we're nowhere 6 months away from there. And now we need to come up with one more trade line. So that way we know just at least in 6 months we can get you there. Not saying it's going to take that long, because trust me, my goal is to get you approved as quick as possible. I want to be able to either get you with the loan officer and let them get out there and get you approved and get you a realtor and get there and find a house, but so that's okay. We're getting there. So let's talk about this. Do you have anything that's maybe an alternate trade line that you paid on, like, cell phone bill, water bill, electric bill, cable bill, auto insurance, anything like that you can think of that you paid on, maybe in gym membership? There we go. So you got electric bill. And how long you been paying on that? Perfect, perfect. So more than 12 months. I like it. And on time. Any kind of lates past. And when I say lates, not 2 or 3 days late, not a week late. I'm talking about 30 days late. Have you had any kind of 30-day lates whatsoever? Nope. Perfect, perfect. And any other kind of those trade lines I mentioned, water bill, anything like that. Water bill too. Perfect, perfect. Yeah. So your water and electric's combined. It's just one payment. And it's paid to the same place. Now, no, you probably can't use that. What else do you have? Okay. Okay. So a gym membership. You have been working out, put a little time in the gym. I like it. I like it. That's good. That's perfect. You got to be healthy. We got to stay alive. Otherwise, the house ain't gonna do us no good. I understand that. So you've been there for longer than a year. Ah, perfect. See, now we're talking. Now we definitely got one trade line that you've been paying on over 12 months old. That's that credit card. And we've got two alternate, what we consider alternate trade lines. So therefore, theoretically, those three trade lines alone, as long as what you're telling me that there's no lates, no kind of problems whatsoever, and you do have that credit score, then I think I got a good shot to get you approved. So let's talk about this. Do you have any money to put down? No money? Well, hey, we got two loans we offer with no money down. One's a VA loan. Are you a veteran? Nope, nope, not a veteran. And the other one is a USDA loan. It's 100% financing, but you got to be willing to kind of buy outside the city where you're looking to buy at. Knoxville, in the city of Knoxville, of course. Okay, so USDA is not going to be an option. It's not going to be an option. What you're going to have to do is what you're going to want to do is go FHA. FHA is going to be your best option. Yeah, yeah. You'll definitely have mortgage insurance. Anytime you're doing a government loan and you're not going conventional, which conventional you got to have at least a 620 credit score, which you do. I don't always recommend going conventional, even if you got a 620 or 640 or 660. Typically you want to be above a 680 and be putting down 10%, 20% to not have that high, because you have mortgage insurance for conventional too. Just because you're going conventional doesn't mean you're not going to have mortgage insurance. That just means that if you put 20% down, then you won't have mortgage insurance. But otherwise, you're going to have mortgage insurance, and that's going to depend on how much you're putting down and your credit score and yada, yada, yada. So FHA is going to be your best route. Do you think you can come up with the money in 30 days, 45 days, 60 days? Start saving now, come up with it, figure out a way to get out there and beat somebody up, whatever you got to do, because here's the difference. You thought about wanting rent to own. You thought that was going to be the right way to go. But I'm telling you right now, better than rent to own is simply buying a house. And when I say simply, I know it ain't totally simple, but it ain't totally all that hard either. A lot of people just don't know where to start, where to begin. But now you reached out to me thanks to that post, and we're going to get you there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get you over a link to my application. You get that filled out. I'm going to look it over. I'm going to give you a call once I look it over way before I even pull credit. So I want to ask you a few more things. And then once we get you approved, I'm going to get you to a realtor. They're going to find you the house. Once they find you the house, guess what? You're going to put an offer on it. You're going to get a contract. So here's the way this loan is going to work. You're going to have three parts of this FHA loan. You've got your appraisal. It's $525. Now, the good thing is you don't have to pay that till we get your everything sent to underwriting. We'll take your income docs. We'll take that contract. We'll take the loan package we get you to sign, send it up to underwriting. We get our approval. Once we get our approval back, then I'll call you back up and say, yay, woohoo, we're approved. Once I get you approved, then I'm going to say we need to order your appraisal. Now, once we get that appraisal back, usually takes a week or two. Once we get that back, we're usually really pretty close to closing. And that's we're gonna be able to need to prove that you've got the money before we can get our clear to close. So if you ain't got the money right now, and you didn't really know you was gonna get pre-approved anyway, you thought you was gonna have to do rent to own, take your time, get out there, start looking for a place, and start saving some money. You can do this. Start really being smart about this, and also too, you can do it. You can get a gift. If you got a family member or friend, somebody like that, reach out to them. See if they got some money. See if they'll loan you some money. And we'll make this magic happen. But I'm glad you reached out to me. I'm glad you saw my post. And hey, if my post gets people to reach out to me, even though they thought it was rent to own, but I'm able to help them out like I just did you, it was well worth it. All right. All right. Mr. Moore. All right, buddy. I'll see you later. Thank you, buddy. Bye. Now that's how you do it. So all these people that say, man, sometimes these people say rent to own. And they get, don't get upset about it. Turn it into a client. I like it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys understand now that, yeah, sometimes people will read this post. They're looking for applicants post, the one that has brought in thousands of loans closed, thousands of homeowners over the years. People look at that post sometimes and might think rent to own. But when they reach out to you, you understand now that, hey, take advantage of it. Now they know who you are. Please subscribe, click the notification. Let me know if you like this video by giving me a comment below saying, hey, I like this. I want some more of these. I want to see more. I want to see more, some more. Guys, welcome to the buzz. Talk to you soon.